Hey YouTube, Hill Country Husker. Appreciate you guys watching my videos. Appreciate all my subscribers. Thanks for the comments. Just want to say thanks for all that. Today, Good Friday, we're having a crawfish boil. What I've got is 30-pound sack of crawfish. I have rinsed them pretty good with some fresh water out of the hose pipe, as they say down there in South Louisiana. Got them rinsed off with some fresh water. We're not going to salt purge them. Don't think that's necessary. Just give them a good rinse. These are farm-raised catfish. I'm sorry, not catfish, crawfish. So since they are farm-raised, they probably don't have a whole lot of mud in them, but they might have some debris. Don't know how long they've been sitting in the sack. We are in Texas, so these probably came from a farm several miles away. Picked them up this morning. Looks like most of them are doing pretty good. I'll get a video here, a little bit of the sack laying out there. I've got my burner going and got my ingredients laid out, and heating up the water right now. Here is the 30-pound sack of mud bugs. Like I said, I got them rinsed out. Still got a little bit of grass there on them. Just got them laying there in the lid here in the shade. It's a cool morning here in the Texas Hill Country, so they're doing okay. You can see them down in there kind of squirming around a little bit. They're all doing good. Looks like most of them are alive, which is a good thing. So I'll be putting them in the water here in just a little bit. Alright guys, here's some of the ingredients we've got laid out. Got some potatoes we're going to be putting in there. Some pearl onions. Of course, you got to have garlics. I clove garlic in there. Got some onions. We're going to halve and quarter those up. Lemons will go in a little bit later. Of course, we put salt in the water. Over here, I've got the water boiling already, so we're going to get ready to put the potatoes and onions in there and get that going. I got the spices working really good. I'm going to turn that down and let it simmer a little bit and get this thing going.
It's going to take more than 10 minutes to cook the potatoes.
Yeah. Lid.
Do you have a mitt from here?
I got it right there.
Might hold it. All of them?
Yeah. Right?
This one is kind of big, right? No? Yeah. Might take more than 10 minutes to do it.
Ready?
It's right down. Yeah, it smells hard. Look at that, you see?
Can you hold it for me? No, not hold the top. Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
How did you get the ending?
And when it's going?
Before we do the process.
I got small barrel.
Good. way we're doing ours today is we're going to do all of our vegetables. Like you just saw, we got the potatoes, the onions, and the garlic cloves in there. We're going to do those first, and then after they're all done, we'll make sure that the spuds are done really good. We'll take those out and keep them separate, and then we'll put in some lemon. We'll half those and squeeze them in, and drop those in the water. Then we'll start doing the crawfish next. Tony, look.
Almost done, about 5 minutes, I think.
Look, the onions are good.
Yeah, they look pretty.
Yummy.
Smell good.
Another 5 minutes.
Yeah. Chicken again.
All right, got the first batch of crawfish in the pot, bringing it back to a boil. Got our lemon squeezed up in there to give them some good flavor. Stir them around really good. Oh, I wish you could smell it. All right, here we go. First batch out of the water. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a smart one, we might keep him.
Sometimes they try to escape. I don't know. Should we keep him as a pet? No, I think we should eat him. Uh-oh. There he goes.
Going ground by his tail with his
What you
his
doing?
body, he won't hit
No, no grass for you.
Here. There we go.
Alright.
What you do is bite the head off.
Okay.
Grab it here. Look, thumb under him and twist and pull out.
Yay.
And
Legs.
then I take off the body, the tail, because sometimes you can get that thing out with it. Didn't work this time.
Thing.
But then you break it here and remove. Just do like that. Do you want to eat the fatty stuff, or you don't want to? Sometimes
I don't
wanna
want
eat the
to.
poop?
I don't like. No, I don't like poop either.
Okay, see, you just take that out.
That's something.
You do the flap over, and you can get the
That's a
vein
lot
thing.
of poo.
Look, it's fat. That's fat. This is his vein.
No, it's poo.
There you go.
Thanks.
Yummy.
Waiting on this last batch to finish up. I want to give just a couple of tips when you're doing this. First off, seasoning. You want to season your water, and don't under season it. In fact, I don't think it's possible to over season your water. What we did for a 30-pound sack is we used 1 bottle in total here of the Louisiana concentrated crawfish, crab, and shrimp boil. First off, we used half a bottle of that for the first batch when we started out with the vegetables, and then we had put in about 4 bags of these Adirond's crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil. That's the bags. We put in 4 of those, and then did our vegetables. Then when we did the shrimp, and we put in the lemons, we put in the rest of the bottle of the liquid and put in 2 more bags. Okay, bring those crawfish to a boil, let them boil just low boil for about 2 minutes, and then turn the heat off and let them sit. Now a lot of people say let them sit for about 15 minutes. We let ours sit for 30 minutes, and let me tell you, it really soaked up the spice. It was awesome. Okay, when we did our next batch, we put in the remaining 2 bags of the crab boil is what it's called. Put in the last 2 bags there and did those. Put in a couple more lemons. Keep putting in a couple lemons with each batch, Same deal, bring it to a boil, boil them at a low boil for about 2 minutes, and then shut the heat off, completely off, and let them sit for 30 minutes and soak in. And then we did our last batch. A 30-pound bag, we did 3 batches in this pot. Another thing I want to point out, a lot of places here in Texas, and I do not know why, I just do not understand why, but a lot of places you go out and you order mud bugs at a restaurant, they're going to put seasoning on the crawfish after they're done. I don't know why. All that does is burn your lips. You want your seasoning inside the meat. You don't want it outside on the shell. So again, it kind of goes back to my first point. Season that water. Use Zatarain's is awesome. Their crab boil is just, that's the only thing we've ever used, the only thing I think we'll ever use going forward. Always have been doing this for about 20 years. You know, of course, I married a coon-ass girl, so that really helps. She knows how to do this better than me, actually. But that's some of the secrets here. You know, season your water, let those mud bugs soak up those spices. That's the secret right there. And don't put seasoning on it afterwards. That's just craziness. Alright guys, this is what the finished plate looks like. We got the crawfish down there, we got some of the onions, some of the corn on the cob, some garlic, some of the potato. Got a big old batch right there. Everybody's tearing it up really good. And here is some homemade dip. How do you make that dip?
The dip is a cup of mayonnaise, like a tablespoon of mustard, a couple of tablespoons of ketchup, and as much hot sauce as you want. And that's it.
And it is so good. You dip your potato in there, you dip your crawfish in there if you want. Everybody like it?
Yummy.
Yeah.
I just
All
fell on
right.
my lap.
Well, there you go, guys. Hope you guys have a great Easter.
Bon appetit.